Welcome to Game Changers. We're here today with Tae Chong from CEI Coastal Enterprises. And Tae, tell us about the work you do in the community.
I'm a business advisor for Start Smart, which is a program with Coastal Enterprises Incorporated. And so I help immigrants and refugees start and manage businesses, but I also do a lot of advocacy work in the immigrant refugee world. At CEI, I'm working on a couple other projects where we're trying to encourage Maine farmers to grow ethnic produce. Hopefully we can create a new market, and also been doing some workforce and policy to encourage Maine people to be more welcoming to immigrants and refugee and multicultural populations.
It sounds like great work. So when you think about your day-to-day work and all the projects you just talked about, how does that build community here in Portland and in the state of Maine?
Well, the demographics are changing. So, Portland has changed amazingly, and so has the rest of the nation. And how does it build community? Well, they're already building community. So if you look at any of the busy streets in Portland or Lewiston, whether it's Lisbon Street or Washington Avenue in Portland or Forest, there's all kinds of immigrant refugee businesses. 42% of our school's population in Portland and Lewiston is immigrant refugees. So the community's here. It's just how do we make them or help them to be more incorporated and a bigger part of our economy. Just the Asian and Latino businesses alone in Maine contribute $400 million to Maine's economy and employ 4,000 people. So, I'm trying to build that so that we can make Maine a welcoming place and hopefully reverse that trend that, we're the oldest and whitest state in the nation. Hopefully we can be like the rest of the nation.
Sounds like a good trend to reverse. So if you had a magic wand or a moonshot and you could do anything you want, what would that wand be used for?
Well, you and I talked about this, and it's about being open-minded. And, I think people can either adapt to change or be resistant to change, but regardless what happens, change is going to happen. And so if we were to get into this magic time machine 40 years ago, and we told people back in Maine 40 years ago that you're going to have three choices for governor. One's going to be of Jewish descent, one's going to be an openly gay French-Canadian, another French-Canadian, people would say that's impossible. But the reality is, if we were open to change, we could have, prevented a lot of pain and actually found other opportunities. And so I think in the next 40 years, if you look at all the demographics within this nation, just in 2 years from now, half of all the kids in the United States are going to be multicultural. That's an economic opportunity. We can either market to them, or we can be so distant from them that they ignore us. And so I want us as a Mainer to embrace that change, and hopefully, more people will do that, and that will be my magic wand.
Sounds like your work will lead to a great future for Maine.
I hope so.
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, buddy.